Book. All right. We're back at it again with the white vans. We're live. Damn, Daniel. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop into this, be live in the community too. Go just oh, it's on default. That's interesting. Okay. Um, then we just go join in. Wow, there's 11 people here. If I guess in the comment section below, just put out where you're from. Are you from the United States? Are you from anywhere else? I'm here in the United States myself. As I go ahead and proceed to do all this. But before we get into it, whoa, I guess all 11 of my people left in an instant. That's cool. But so today's topic, we are talking about uh, mindset. Your mindset is the real prison and the key to freedom, right? And before I get started, as you know, my name is Emmanuel Velasco. I may say some outlandish shit from time to time. So to prevent you from looking at me and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so appalled by what he said, we're going to read this quote from Meditations, the book that is sealed, and it seems like it'll forever stay sealed at this point. So if someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self deception and ignorance. Remember that. And so now we continue on to. So, for those of you who are on YouTube, right? I'm actually going to be sharing my screen while I'm live in the community, and we're actually going through slides. So if you do want access to these slides, I do recommend going down in the description box below and going ahead and grabbing those slides for yourself. Okay, now that all that's said and done, and that we don't have sound, because why would we have sound? That don't make sense. Um, let's see. And now goes, ho, ho, ho. Play myself. Because we did not have this on. That's why it's not working. So we're going to press record here as well. And then we're going to share the screen of the Dreamo. All right. Select screen. That one. Wow. Okay, we're going to probably, I don't know if this is going to be something that's very consistent that we do every single day. I might just go all over the place because this is actually something that's way deeper. So we're talking about the mind, right? And so because the mind is such a powerful weapon, literally the mind wants to keep us safe. And because the mind wants to keep us safe, that's why we end up in a trap and we get stuck. And because of this, we no longer are able to like proceed with life in a fashion that we care to do. And the mind is the foundation. You'll find so many videos, motivational videos or what have you, where people are like, hey, it's all about the mind. It's all about the mind. It's all about the mind. It's all about the mind, right? And so because people say this, some people are like, oh, I've heard this already. Oh, this mind stuff. And they wash it away. But they don't realize how important really is the mind game. The mind game is super important. The mind game is the reason why you probably do whatever you do in life. Because if it wasn't, then you wouldn't do it. So, anywho, here we are, mindset, mastering the game of life. So, in this mastering the game of life, here is what you could expect from this series of mastering the mind. How I created a better perspective. 1. The power of reprogramming yourself. 2. 5 books to master your mindset. 4. The lies you and I were taught. 5. How to leverage frequencies. 6. Affirmations that I use. 7. 5 reasons to meditate. 8. What is monk mode? My monk mode. 9. What is fear? 10. Logical thinking versus emotional thinking. And on that same one, we'll recap everything. All right, so let's get started with this. We're just going to do the first module, and that's it. That's all you guys are going to get. After that, you're going to have to join the community for more information on this. And if you want the slides, again, they're going to be down in the description box below. You click that, and it'll take you to the community, and you'll probably get access to these slides almost instantly because you got to find it in the classroom. All right. Why getting your mindset is the first place to start. Let me ask you a few questions. Now, these questions are deep. Have you ever hit snooze on your alarm? I have. I most definitely hit snooze on my alarm. Sometimes I hit snooze on my alarm, and I don't even realize that I hit snooze. Like, so my wife be telling me, hey, you're so coherent, you were talking this, and that, and then you got rid of your alarm. I don't know how the fuck I did that. I must be a magician. Have you ever called in sick to work because you didn't feel like it? Keyword, feel like it. It's not because you were sick. You didn't feel like it. Have you ever said, I'm not going to do it today. I want to relax. I'll do it tomorrow. Again, all these things that I'm talking about, all these questions, I'm guilty of them. I am not above any of these questions. I have dealt with these issues myself as well, because there's been plenty of times where it's like, hey, I'd rather hang out with my friends than go to work. Oh, I feel sick today. Okay, fine. Don't come to work. And then I go have fun, right? All these things are always stemming from the mind, right? Because you're the one who makes the decision subconsciously and consciously. So even when I'm not going to do it today, right? It's always a tomorrow thing. There's always like a do it tomorrow. Why not do it today? Most of the times, what happens is when we say we'll do it tomorrow, you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Tomorrow could be even worse than today. Like today, hey, you could barely walk because your legs are so sore from the workout yesterday that you can't really function. And then tomorrow, who knows? Like your soreness could be even more because the way working out works, it's literally the second day is usually the worst. The first day is tough. The second day is worse when it comes to soreness. And so waiting for tomorrow, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, let me wait for tomorrow. Because if you wait for tomorrow, again, you don't know what tomorrow might bring. You might wake up and you slept on your neck wrong. And so now you got a neck pain, a back pain, and leg pain. Are you going to be more bound to do it or less bound to do it? Whatever it is. Okay. Have you ever wanted to get in shape and are still putting it off right now in the present? So now when I say this, I'm literally going to have to do some push-ups because most people will make excuses of why they can't do stuff. And so because of that, we're just going to do stuff. Because most people say, hey, I can't do it because of blank, blank, blank. There's always the ability to do some push-ups. If it's just 4, if it's just 2, if it's just 3, if it's just 1, you just keep going and you do whatever it is that you can do, which is very simple. Doing push-ups. Go outside. Go for a walk. All the time. It's like we want to make excuses of why we can't do something right now. But we have the ability to do it right now. But the problem is in our mind, we decide not to. And so decision is about, or really doing it is about taking the action. And the action happens so fast. Look how fast those push-ups happens. I don't know if it took 30 seconds or what have you, but it took less than a minute. Less than a minute to literally move the needle forward on your exercise part, right? It's not too hard to do, but most people overcomplicate it. Most things are simple, but most people, and the mind is like, the mind's crazy, honestly. And the mind's like, holy shit, if I have to do push-ups, I gotta first go get my gym clothes on. Some of you might be like, I smell right now. And I need to go take a shower first before I do this push-ups. I gotta go take a shower first before I go for this walk. Most people have these issues. Instead of just doing it, just do it. Like what is the logical sense of taking a shower when you go get sweaty anyways. Might as well just get sweaty and then take a shower afterwards. But again, because the mind plays these tricks where it's like you have to do all these 10 steps before you're able to finally do your 10 push ups. That's the problem. Have you ever wanted something, but you didn't feel worthy, willing enough to go get after it? Like literally, what about that girl that maybe you like, and you're going to her and asking her out? Maybe you didn't ask her out, right? Because you didn't think that you're good enough to ask. Maybe it's the most popular girl in the school. Maybe it's like the baddest girl in the city. I wish I knew her. I wish I wasn't so shy. I wish that I. Anyways, leave that alone. But so most of these things, it's like the worst that could happen is a no. The worst that could happen is rejection. But in the mind, rejection is such a big thing that we tend to be like, "Ooh, you're saying I'm gonna get rejected? No, 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 no. That means that DEFCON 5 is happening. I'm gonna die if this person says no to me. Yeah, I'm dead. That's it. There's no point of living life anymore. I can't continue. I might as well not live to see tomorrow." Is that what you think, or is that a super extreme? That's probably a super extreme that you don't think about. But again, like I said, most people have the problem of, you know, overcomplicating things. And it's not their fault. It's just the brain is wired in a way to keep you safe. And because the brain is wired in a way to keep you safe, that's what ends up, that's where all the issues end up happening. And so, because we have to, abide by the rules of being safe from the mind, then freedom is forgotten because there's no freedom if your mind is a prisoner of the user. And so, in order to, sometimes these four walls right here in the house, it could be a prison too. What if it was a person who just got divorced, all their kids moved out? Yeah, they have the house, but the house is empty, it's quiet. So now, this house, these four walls that they used to have all this joy in, all these great times in, becomes their prison. Nothing else really changed. The house didn't change. The pottery didn't change. Nothing really changed. It's just the house is different now. It's empty. And because of that emptiness, it wears the brain down because it's not used to that. But these walls, these four walls that we live in, can easily turn from a paradise to a prison. And that depends on how you see it. There's this story. There's these people, they got a new house. It's infested with cockroaches, bugs all over the place. And they look at it and they're like, "Ooh, this is so disgusting. There's bugs in this house. Ugh, like I don't want to live here in this crazy house. Ugh, the roof is leaking. Like I can't live in a place like this. This is the worst house to ever live in." And then eventually, fairly quickly, honestly, they end up getting removed from that house and they lose, they don't pay the mortgage, whatever have you. They get kicked out of the house. They no longer are able to stay in the house. Okay, what about this other perspective? This other couple comes into the house. They're like, "Oh my God, we got bugs. We got bugs in our house. This is so amazing. Oh my God. But it's our house though, and we have bugs in it. This is awesome." Then we have the roof is leaking. Wow, the roof is leaking. But it's our roof that's leaking in our house. Isn't that amazing? Like, yeah, we're gonna get this fixed, and it's gonna be our home that we're fixing. Two different perspectives. Same scenario, two different perspectives. Should I hit you with another one? Okay. What about the person who's driving and then boom, they get into an accident? And then one person comes out and they're like, "Hey, fuck you, you motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. How dare you hit my car like that?" Okay. Same person, same scenario, right? "Oh my God, fuck the car. Are you okay? We could replace the car, but we can't replace your life. Are you okay? I'm so sorry." What's important? Material things or life? I would say life. I don't know what you would say. I'm not gonna put it in your mouth now. but I would choose life. So it's up to you to decide. And all these questions that I just asked you, all five of these things, all of this can be solved with one simple thing, and that's the mindset specifically. Because a better mindset equals a better viewpoint, and a better viewpoint equals better opportunities because now you see them. You can see the opportunities. Before, maybe you didn't see the opportunities because you didn't have the awareness or you couldn't see it with your eyes. So it was hard for you. But then eventually there came a time where it's like, okay, now I understand exactly what's going on. And because I understand what's going on, now I'm able to move forward, right? But most people get stuck in the past. Have you had any friends who were like, um, you're looking to talk about, investments, talk about the future, talk about some growth, and then they're like, yeah. But did you see the game last night? Yo, man, like LeBron, he scored like 35 points. Man, boy, this guy was going crazy. He was dunking on everybody, shooting in everybody's. Fuck all that. Like, why? Like, okay, entertainment, cool, entertainment, but your life's in shambles right now. So you're still able to entertain yourself in shambles. Is that okay? I guess so. Many people are doing it. But the problem is whatever the many are doing means that maybe you should look into a different avenue. If most people are being entertained by football both ways, soccer, football, or football, throwing it, right? Um, but so people are getting entertained all the time. So they're consuming instead of creating. That's a mindset too, to consume over creation. The other day I was talking about how the lottery winners, they have such a strong feeling to win the lottery that they hit the lottery, right? They become rich in that one instance, that one moment. But then turn around a couple years later, no matter how big the pot was for them, they become poor again and they have no money. That is because they became rich with a poor mindset. So it doesn't matter if you're up in one realm of life, right? There's five different realms. So if you're up in the wealth aspect of life, right? That's one thing. But is your mind right? Because if the mind isn't right, everything else, relationships go out the window, right? The wealth goes out the window, your health goes out the window. All the other ones like literally go to shit just based off this one thing. So if your mindset isn't right, you lose your freedom in all the other four aspects, right? And that's a major problem. And so if you don't want to lose yourself in those major aspects of life, I highly, highly recommend you start doing research in these realms. Take your health seriously. Take your mind seriously. Feed your spirit, right? Of course, make money because making money also allows you to not have to worry about the day to day. If you make 3 months worth of bills in 1 month, you'll be a lot less stressed about everything that's happening on the day to day, right? And that all stems from clarity. So the clarity of what you're seeing in your vision. If you go back, I do recommend you go back because the life plans, the 5 life plans, which is 5 separate videos, those are going to help you get a lot of clarity on where you want to go based on what you want, not based on what I want, based on what you want. You put it together, right? I'll help you. I'll guide you through the process so you could build it properly. But after you build that, that gives you clarity. And so with that clarity, you know what it takes to reach your freedom. And your freedom could be right around the corner. You could be one cell away from your freedom, right? But most people are stuck in the planning stage. The planning is what gets them caught up. And I'm a planner, mind you. I'm a planner. So I'm not, again, all this stuff that I'm telling you, it's not past me. I've done it. I've been through it. I fucked up plenty of times. I like to call myself a professional failure because through these failures, through these super failures, is where you gain super knowledge. Because what good is winning when the only lesson you learn is that you are just better than the other person? but you'll know how you were better than the other person. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Your Mindset is the Real Prison and the Key to Freedom. The key to freedom is unlocking your mindset. And so if you're able to unlock it, you're able to see everything in a better light. And by being able to do that, that means that opportunities tend to come your way because now you're seeing abundance. You can actually see the abundance all over you. And because of that, you're able to gain that freedom and gain that quality of life. But it all starts right here. Nothing changes if this don't change. If everything else changes and this don't change, eventually you'll be brought back to what this is. Remember, you're only as safe as your weakest link. And if your weakest link is the mind, that's no good. If your weakest link is your body, that's no good. If your weakest link is money, that's no good. Again, it coincides with all the 5 realms. So if you enjoyed this and you want more of this, you want the slides of, what I'm going through right here, make sure you click the link in the description box below. Join the community. There's one level, starts at $5 and goes all the way up to $5,000. And at each, whichever entry you start at, we do have an affiliate program where we allow you to make commissions off of selling these memberships as well. So if you want to turn, this opportunity into some money for you and create that freedom of the day-to-day, then I recommend you click the link below. With that being said, I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. We're actually being more consistent because we're not using this computer and then shitting the bed and then having to restart this. So we're actually starting on time. So this is what we're probably going to do. We're just going to have live here. There's going to be no sharing of the screen. All that's going to be left over here. And if you want whatever is being shared on the screen, because I'm looking over here as we're talking, right? It's only bullet points. It's nothing crazy. It's just bullet points. And then I speak. But anywho, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace.